It's still okay. Hey, Jeff.
There we are. Hello, Jan. How are you?
I'm doing great. How are you, Jeff?
I'm doing wonderful. I'm doing wonderful. So, what did you want to talk about today?
Well, I don't want to talk about the wind down here in the Rogue Valley because it's just blown everything that I know in my head. It's gone out.
Really?
Um, so I thought we'd talk about silly stuff because that's about all I can focus on these days. It's so, windy down here. But I was actually reminded recently of funny things that over the years I bring back from the States. And
Right.
this is really going to date me, but do you know, my mom, uh, probably almost 40 years ago, air shipped me mission tortillas, corn
Yeah.
tortillas.
No, Jan, I'm sorry. If this is live, we can't do any editing. But can you? There's some sort of a tapping I hear.
A tapping. I don't know
Yeah.
what it would be.
That's interesting. Well, anyway, we're gonna keep on going. Maybe I hope it's not from my side. Anyway, so yeah, but tortillas, but you can get tortillas in France now, right?
Well,
I
now,
can.
yeah, but that's how long ago it was. But, I was just kind of reminded because I recently spent a couple months in the States and I got home and I didn't buy, I was caught off guard. I didn't buy Q-tips at Walmart. And I came home because I always have this stock of Q-tips because, you can buy 500 for $2 or $3, and here you
Right.
can buy 20 for $5.
For
So
five
it
dollars.
just, yeah, well, not exactly. Well, almost, because they're about two something euros. Well, maybe not $5, but I just thought it was really funny because I thought, oh my God, I didn't get home with a stock of Q-tips, and it kind of reminded me of one time I was working in Paris and some people from the embassy came in this little store that had American products I was selling, and one of them was so snotty. She said, "Oh my God, well, they don't have spick and span, and we'll just have to have the embassy import us some." And I was so judgmental. I thought, "Oh my God, you come to France and you can't live without, you know, um, spick and span." And here I
We have
am.
our values.
It's
We
so
have
easy
our
to
values.
it's so easy to judge other people because here I am kicking myself I didn't get home with, more Q-tips. So is there anything that you bring back from the States all the time, Jeff, that you can't get here still?
Um, yeah, well, we used to bring peanut butter, but we get that here, so that's not a biggie anymore.
Yeah.
But what we do bring is beef jerky.
Oh, right,
We
right.
bring beef jerky. Yeah,
You
yeah, we bring
can't get
beef
that here.
jerky.
Yeah.
You can't get beef, and I know French really. It's interesting because they do have the. You can get. I mean, cold cuts and sausage are really popular in France, but
I I know we get
they're,
such, yeah.
they're not into beef jerky. But I think it might be too hot for them. I think
Well, they have different degrees, but isn't it's dehydrated. It's done differently than just a dried sausage, isn't it? Because I mean, we
I
get
think
great,
so. I think there's a whole process. I think that there's a whole process, and it's a little
yeah,
bit
yeah,
there's a whole
yeah,
process for
yeah.
the sausage.
Because
But
beef jerky is dehydrated. But yeah, see, I wouldn't even think of bringing in beef jerky. But that's what I'm saying. We all have these funny things. It'd be interesting to know what everybody does bring back and try and vote on what is the silliest,
try and vote on what's the most popular to bring back from the States to
the,
France.
the most obnoxious, silliest thing that we
The
that,
least thing
that
you can bring back. Yes, but we
that
always.
people bring back. But now it's so easy to buy products. Although the people that rented our house for a year, actually, that I met through your website, the people that rented here, I know you can buy peanut butter here, but you know what? They brought back one of these huge, I don't know, I think it's, like a 2-pound jar of, I don't know, I'm not going to mention a brand, but they eat peanut butter to the, this is a retired couple from Florida, and they eat peanut, they
They
must eat it
brought
every day.
they brought back like 2 pounds of peanut butter from the States.
Yeah, yeah. I guess the little jars that we get in the imported section here wasn't enough. So
Well,
they actually.
I found it was actually in a can. I found peanut butter in a can. You had to,
Oh,
it wasn't so bad.
yeah, yeah.
And I even made my own one time. I even made my own. It
Did
was kind of interesting.
Okay, that'd be interesting. Yeah, but I mean now at the big supermarkets they usually have imported sections, and I can get name brands,
Yeah.
but they're just the little tiny jars. But we just don't eat it, I mean, and my kid isn't, my kid is grown. But it was just interesting that this retired couple brought back a huge, because it's still in my cupboard. They didn't finish it, so it's still in my cupboard. I've got this
Oh, you still
huge
have the peanut
container.
butter. Yeah, we get some back. No, the other thing we bring back, actually, I do think about it, we bring back syrup. Maple syrup we bring back, because that's very, very expensive here. That's like,
Yeah,
that's really, really expensive. In the States, too, but it's a little bit cheaper, and you can buy bigger bulk. Because real maple syrup, certainly
right.
from Canada, is really expensive here. It's
Yeah,
not
yeah, yeah,
cheap.
yeah. Yeah, that's true. I did have somebody bring me maple syrup once. You can't. It is kind of hard to find here, and it is very expensive.
Yeah.
Does your wife cook a lot in winter?
Yes, 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 we do. In fact, did you make crepes the other day?
We did. We made crepes, and you know what? Because I had these little kids, I told myself I saw Nutella on. God, it sounds like we could really do a broadcast on products here, but
Yeah,
I
right.
there was, it's on promotion everywhere right now, and I said to myself, I am not going to buy it. I'm going to use up this peanut butter in my cupboard. So I made these French kids eat crepes with peanut butter and cinnamon sugar,
Oh, wow. Do they
and they
like it?
loved it. And they
Yeah, I
loved
think
it.
they like it. I think we should just explain to anybody that the February 2nd is Fête de la Chandeleur. Some people translate it as Pancake Day in France, but like a day where you're supposed to eat crepes.
Yeah, yeah. Anyway, we had
I
fun.
You had fun making it. Yeah, we did too. We made some. We made some too, and actually crepes are pretty easy. Actually, now I know you get the pans too. Those are one things you can't really find in America. Is the good stick pan.
Right.
Maybe.
Well, and we can buy pancake mix in the States. Well, here you can buy crepe mix.
You
It's
can buy,
just as
but
easy.
I found pancake. You can find pancake mix.
Well, I
You can
have it
buy.
down here. Yeah,
Oh, the
yeah,
gonfle. It's waffles. It's waffle mix. It's the same thing. That's what they
yeah,
make a lot of. They make the gonfle. They make the gonfle, the waffles. They make a lot of those. I think are really interesting.
yeah. Absolutely. I can get it down here. Like I say, there's an import section at one of the large centres commerciaux, and I can get, syrup and pancake mix. And actually, one of my weaknesses is I saw that they had Reeves buttercups. Oh my
Oh God. Oh,
God.
la, la.
I'm like, don't even buy that, because when I go back to the States, I let myself have a Reeves now and then, but then I can buy it locally. We
What's
can
the
change
point,
the
right? What's
subject.
the point?
Yeah,
You can buy it locally. What's the point? Anyway, you go to the market and you can get a lot of local produce. All right,
sure, sure. Yeah, I'll stick with French candy if I have to. But
that's good.
so your wife does cook a lot in winter?
Well, who cooks a lot? Cooks all the time. Yes, I'm
Yeah.
lucky.
Does
That's
she
why.
use a lot of does she use a lot of butter and cream?
No, not butter. Not so much cream. Yes, cream. Oh,
Okay.
no, it's a lot. But we make a which I even know how to make is just cooked with oil and carrots. You just chop up carrots and you cook them, and then you put some sausage in. And after a while, once everything is cooked, before you eat it, you cover it in cream.
Oh.
That's,
Doesn't that sound good?
yeah, it's good. I really like it. The carrots
Yeah,
and you got vegetables and you got your protein, hey, and
yeah,
you got
yeah,
you do
yeah,
have a lot of cholesterol, but anyway.
yeah.
And
I
usually
keep
your cooking in butter, cooking in winter, excuse me, your winter cooking?
Yes, yes. Well, I love to cook in winter. I like to cook in summer too. But I find that I keep trying to not buy cream, and every time I think, oh well, let's just keep a little bit in the cupboard just in case, you need just to add a little bit. But my father-in-law is a real cook, and he brought over les endives au jambon, which I
Ah,
love.
yes.
Yeah, the endive with ham, and but it was just covered in butter and cream, and you know what? I dug into that like I'd been starving.
Yeah, right. We did it come with the defibrillator also for your cholesterol level, and
Yeah,
you,
yeah. But the French, like I say, I mean, my mother-in-law is, my previous mother-in-law is 91 and still alive, and
yeah,
she cooked with cream and butter all of her life.
well, I think that the thing is that they eat much more simply. My father-in-law has soup every day, soup every night.
Yeah.
Uh,
My father-in-law too.
they have the
Homemade,
soup
yeah, homemade
and
soup every night.
every
Yeah.
night. No, no, it's that's like one of the most easiest. I don't know if you would even call it a recipe, but you have a potato, carrots, two
Yep.
carrots, one potato, maybe some onion if you want.
Yep. Yep.
You cook it, and then the only thing is you have to kind of grind it, but you have one of those things here. I don't know what you call them
Yeah.
in
Just
English.
yeah. Yeah. They
And it's
make it
very
into a
simple.
yeah. They make it into a velouté, which is just kind of the smooth. Well, yeah, just kind of it doesn't have pieces in it. It would just be a kind of a thick liquid, and yeah.
Yeah.
They do. There's just something about how they do it. And as I guess this is just the American that just won't leave me after all these years here, because I thought, okay, I'm going to use that as an example and make soup every night. Well, you know what I do is I buy the bags of frozen vegetables that are already
Yeah.
creamed, and I just put them in the pan and they melt and they're already mixed, and I just add a bit of milk
Yeah, well, we do that too sometimes.
or
No,
the cream and a little bit of bouillon cube, and there's your soup.
yeah, I know exactly the bouillon cube. That's the other thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, the bouillon cube.
Yeah, yeah,
Absolutely, absolutely,
yeah.
absolutely. Well,
But
this is good. I think this is good, Jan. Now we need to go eat.
well, at least we're
But
eating soup, even if it's done in
the
American way.
next time we
What?
meet, we should be eating. We should do it during lunch.
Yeah. Well,
The next time we meet, that would be funny. We do it. We have lunch. You eating? Oh yeah, I'm eating this. That'd be interesting.
right. Did you hear about that big concours cooking contest in Lyon that happened? What was the big chef that did that? Boucasse.
Yeah, I did. It's the World Championships of something. They have it in
Yeah.
Lyon every, right? Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Who won? Did you catch
You know,
that?
I don't know. I do know that when I saw it, they had the Philippines for the first time. It was like, oh, okay.
Oh,
They
right,
had people.
right,
They had
right.
the Philippines, and there was another country too. I think an African country, if I remember right.
Oh, I
They,
think I did hear that. Yeah, I think
yeah,
I did hear that.
they had the first time, but I can't remember exactly what that is. If that's there's pastry. I know that there's a pastry contest, but I
Right.
can't remember
Yeah.
if it's the same thing or not. I have.
Yeah, there is a pastry one. Yeah. But
I
well,
can't.
anyway, I in the future have something coming, and I can't say much more other than it's duck soup. But we'll have
Oh,
to.
good. Talk about
Yeah,
duck soup
duck
when that
soup.
comes out.
Yeah,
We'll talk about
yeah.
that. All
As
right.
as I develop it, I'll let you know more about it. But
All right.
well, listen,
Sounds
Jeff.
good. Been good talking.
Yep, yep. I will say. Well, it's 11 o'clock. It's a little early to say bon appetit.
An aperitif. You don't really have an aperitif, and some people do, I
No, I
guess.
said bon appetit.
Right, bon appetit, and I was going to say, well, you could, it's kind of
Oh,
the aperitif, an apéro. We can have an apéro.
right, le Pierrot. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Well, I made a little pote last night, so my lunch is already ready. I just have to heat it up. But Well, listen, Jeff, it was fun chatting to you, and I know we have some other subjects to go over, and
We'll go over it next time. All right.
we will. We'll hang up next time and do it.
Okay. See you. Bye-bye.
Toodaloo. Ciao, ciao. Bye.